Introduction to The Duchess of Malfi. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org.
The Duchess of Malfi by John Webster. Introductory Note. Of John Webster's life almost nothing is known. The dates 1580 to 1625 given for his birth and death are conjectural inferences, about which the best that can be said is that no known facts contradict them. The first notice of Webster, so far discovered, shows that he was collaborating in the production of plays for the theatrical manager Henslow in 1602, and of such collaboration he seems to have done a considerable amount. 4 plays exist which he wrote alone: The White Devil, The Duchess of Malfi, The Devil's Law Case, and Appius and Virginia. The Duchess of Malfi was published in 1623, but the date of writing may have been as early as 1611. It is based on a story in Painter's Palace of Pleasure, translated from the Italian novelist Bandello, and it is entirely possible that it has a foundation in fact. In any case, it portrays with a terrible vividness one side of the court life of the Italian Renaissance, and its picture of the fierce quest of pleasure, the recklessness of crime, and the worldliness of the great princes of the Church finds only too ready corroboration in the annals of the time. Webster's tragedies come toward the close of the great series of tragedies of blood and revenge, in which the Spanish Tragedy and Hamlet are landmarks, but before decadence can fairly be said to have set in. He, indeed, loads his scene with horrors almost past the point which modern taste can bear, but the intensity of his dramatic situations, and his superb power of flashing in a single line a light into the recesses of the human heart at the crises of supreme emotion, redeems him from mere sensationalism, and places his best things in the first rank of dramatic writing. Dramatis Personae.
Ferdinand, read by M.B.
Cardinal, read by Matt Jones.
Antonio, read by Martin Geeson.
Delio, read by Andy Minter.
Boteler, read by David Nichol.
Castruccio, read by Bologna Times.
Pescara, read by Kim Stish.
Malatesti, played by Mark Smith of Simpsonville, South Carolina.
Roderigo, read by David Muncaster.
Silvio, read by Lars Rolander.
Grisolan, read by Miriam Esther Goldman.
Doctor, read by Hevid.
First Madman, read by Lucy Perry.
Second Madman, read by Barry Eads.
Third Madman, read by Hevid.
The Fourth Madman, played by Mark Smith of Simpsonville, South Carolina.
The Duchess of Malfi, read by Elizabeth Klett.
Cariola, read by Ariel Lipshaw.
Julia, read by Barony.
Old Lady, read by Storm.
First Pilgrim, read by Lucy Perry.
Second Pilgrim, read by Barry Eads.
First Servant, read by Daniel Hutton.
Executioner, read by Grace Godwin.
Other roles played by members of the company, and narrated by Bologna Times.
End of. Introductory Note.